What's up, everybody? Just a quick little update. This is this is what's happening in this tank now. All of these guys are whatever they are, ranchus or randus or whatever they're called, ranchus, I think. But they're all over the place, and of course my beautiful little Corey guys. They always are all over the place. These guys really did really good. The little guys, I really didn't do anything. I just threw the eggs in there and that was it. They just took off on their own. But they're doing real good. I'll back up real quick just kind of like a whole. I mean, it's just amazing, right? Those things. Look at how fat some of those guys are. I mean, that is crazy, right? And some of them, I was trying to figure out like which ones are like maybe a little different or cooler than other ones. Like there's like these darker guys, which I guess people don't really get into those guys. Even though I think they're pretty cool. They're fat little bubbles. With those tails, man, they're awesome. But then there's like this guy right here who's just. Let's see if I can. That's a fatty, right? There's a bunch of fatties. See, like I like those guys, like that guy right there. I think that guy's really cool. I think that guy's really cool right there. There was like a gold. Here's this guy. This guy's really awesome. Look at that one. I love that guy, right? Wow, that guy is pretty cool looking. Yeah, he's going to be real cool. I hope they all survive. Oh, that guy got caught. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he goes. Those little guys, man, they are so small that they're kind of like, they're almost, you see this little guy right here? He's so tiny. He got sucked up against because I'm draining the water right now. And I actually have a big giant sponge on the end of it so people don't get sucked into the thing. But watch him. He's going to purposely go hang out over there where all of a sudden the current just sucks him up. And then he'll just die there, like, if I don't catch him in time. I'm like, holy crap, man. Look, he's got to go over there. But a couple of them, like these, see, like this little guy right there? I mean, look at that one's, like, bigger, right? But then there's, like, those other guys back there, just monsters compared to the little guys, right? See those little guys back there? Every morning when I get up and I come in here, I'm scared because I see one or two of these little tiny guys. They're like laying in this mesh here of whatever this is. I'm not even sure what that algae is. Hair algae? I don't know, but I don't think it's like toxic or anything for them because they seem to just hang out all over it. But some of the little guys, like they'll actually just be in there, like I want to say sleeping in there, but I know that's not what they're doing. They're dying in there probably. You know what I mean? Or whatever's happening. I don't know. Maybe the water's. That's why I'm changing some water, but. Two of them were like on the bottom, just like dead, and I'm like, well, now what? So I actually took them out and put them on the defib, and then they're in here, and so now, okay, so see, now he's actually like moving around and stuff, and then the other guy's back there, and if I just put my hand underneath, he immediately started moving around. What a good sign, because he was dead meat. See how he's just like dead on the ground? So I put him in this little breeder box because this water here, I don't know, maybe it holds up better pH. Anyways, let me cruise around. Look at these guys. Ready? Watch this. Look at those eggs again. They don't stop. So anyways, just wanted to update on this tank of whatever they're called. Ranchus or orandus. I don't know what they are. There he is again. There's that guy. That guy is very cool looking, I gotta say. But like I like this guy right here. I think that's a really cool looking fish. And wait till they really get like blown up. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to feed them normally. Like it's not like I'm trying to overly feed them. But yeah, look at those. Those are really nice. And then, this time, look at how many of them have the tail, But I just got to keep an eye on these little tiny guys. I mean, I'm always like, I know that sometimes the runts of the litter just don't make it, and that's just nature, But I'm like, I want to really try to get them to survive. So sometimes I'll be like I said, I kind of like, I'll take him out. I give him a little methylene blue bath real quick. Then see if he's doing all right. change the water, put him in his own little up. Okay, we're down to where we got to be. All right, I'm gonna end it because I'm gonna change some water in this tank down here for these gentlemen and ladies over here. And let's. Oops, sorry, that's my finger. Let's see. There they are. They're all hanging out. You know, they're just hanging. The funny thing is they're just hanging out, and then all of a sudden, there's a million eggs on the glass. It's like, holy crap! Oh, and also these. Look at those plastic grid things I made for the roots. Look at those roots, right? They're finally starting to do good. So this one here is actually doing real good. Look, here's the end of it. Is coming out. So he's doing real good. And then there's the little guy, which is this little one here, who's also doing good. All the ones that I put in those things, look at how they're doing. They're really doing good. So yeah, those little things, if you have a problem with plants that your fish or your whatevers are eating the crap out of them, put those little things in there. All right, I gotta go. Goodbye.